How's it going, guys? I'm back here with this wine chiller that I got for free on Facebook. I'm gonna attempt to fix it this evening with this Harbor Freight air vacuum pump. That was like $16. I have what I think I'm gonna need. I have some gauges. This, I think the only thing to get it to work with standard air compressor is, see, it has those ends. You just need something to hook it to your compressor. And this recommends at least 90 psi constant. So we have an air compressor here. I'll turn the power on, and I got this little adapter so I can thread this in to here and hook up the quick connect. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, it's been a while since I've done anything with refrigeration. This is gonna go to I'm drawing a blank here. I know I need to hook to the low side, so I guess, yeah, this could just hook to the, I guess just the air line. Yeah, so this is gonna hook to the air line. Blue's gonna connect to the low side. After I pull a vacuum, I'll shut the valve there and hold it. Then I'll hook up this and bleed off my yellow line and then let it suck the refrigeration in, I think. I know someone's gonna say it's completely wrong, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, we have the blue hooked up there, your yellow, white, whatever you want to call it, I guess yellow, to the air line. I have my air here, I'm gonna hook it up there. I'm gonna open my gauge and we should start pulling a vacuum if everything's hooked up right. Okay, we're sitting at -20, so that's an excellent sign that this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm gonna let this sit for a good 10 minutes, make sure it doesn't drop. Then we are gonna hook up our yellow line here to our 134A. Open the valve here, crack this open, make sure it comes out, bleed the air out of the line, and then we're gonna open this valve and it's gonna suck refrigerant right into the compressor, and hopefully it will work. Alright, well, sadly, after like a good 8 minutes, we were dropping. So I got some soapy water here. I'm going to spray down my connections here and see if we have any leaks and where at if we do. Kind of wondering if it's the air hose. I can hear it. Where's it at? It's right where it mounts here. What are we at now? Like -18? Don't hear anything else. We'll give this another 10 minutes and see. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and we've stayed steady right about 18, 19. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the line from the air pump and hook up our refrigerant. Not sure if I'm supposed to turn on the fridge. I feel like I'm gonna let it pull vacuum, and while it's doing that, then I'm gonna kick it on. Yeah, let me go ahead and open this. You could hear it go in there, and then we're gonna just crack this open just enough where we hear it. Just like that. That's all you need. That's enough to shove the air out. And as soon as we open this, it's gonna go ahead and pull all that refrigerant into the, look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and kick on the fridge while it's doing this. So right now it just kicked on, it's pulling refrigerant out. Go ahead and turn up the pressure a little bit more. And if it starts freezing up, I'll shut it off and let it warm up a little bit, or you can stick this in hot water and let it go back in. Yeah, compressor's running. Doing pretty good. It's cold, but it's not too cold. The valve's open. I think this said it took like 3.5 ounces. I only had like half of this in here. Yeah. But yeah, we'll let this do its thing for a few minutes, and I'll keep an eye on the low side. It should start frosting up. Not frosting up, but cooling off. So let this do its thing. Yeah, we're starting to ice up on the can, so we're gonna go ahead and shut this off. Shut it off here. Shut off the gauge. Let it do its thing. I'll see you in a minute. The one thing that's gonna be different about this, instead of a normal fridge, is this only goes to 40 degrees. So your typical like icing and this feeling pretty dang cold, it's not gonna do that. It's gonna get down to about 40 degrees. So that's gonna be the difference between this and your standard fridge. Because your standard fridge gets the freezer down to around 0, and then it kicks on a fan and kicks it over to the fridge side. So that's why it frosts up, is because you're wanting to be at 0 degrees in the freezer. So this only being a technical fridge, and a warm fridge at that, we're not going to feel ice up like it normally would. Alright, I think I'm going to let this run for a little while like this, and then I'm going to shut off the valve. Obviously the refrigerant, put the cap on this, and let it run overnight and see where we're at tomorrow. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow, see how it's going. Alright guys, it's currently the next day. It's 90 degrees out here, and it's kind of hard to see. 38 and 39, so it is working. It's supposed to be set at 40 right now. This is currently working. I sprayed it down again, no issues. Everything seems to be perfectly fine. So I think we fixed it. I'm gonna let it run for several more days before I post it, but I guess we fixed it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next video.